Yo, what's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? What it be like? How y'all be? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all who's listening and watching and checking this out all around the world. Sit back and relax because it's going to be a stone groove. Shit, I can't lose what I can use. And I know what to do to set the groove, to put y'all in the mood. Y'all didn't pay no money. There's no need for y'all acting funny, and don't you dare be sour. Sit back and relax and enjoy the den. It's gonna be this is a channel where you can do a whole lot of venting and expressing yourself so freely and expeditiously. Right on, right on. So now it's time for the den with your host, me, Carlos Stargell, the last. Cause after they made me, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the den. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all be? What it do? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters and boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all who's listening, watching, checking this out, and feeling it all around the world. Yes, you have. Yes, you are tuned. You are watching and checking, tuning in to the den. Yes, I'm your host, Carlos Stargell, the last. Yeah, because after they made me, they broke the mold. Yes, they did. And I want to give shout outs and my love to everybody all across the country, Alaska, Hawaii, Canada, and Mexico. And want to give all my love to all my peoples and my family in Atlanta, Georgia, and outside the Atlanta area, especially Decatur, where it's greater, in all of the DeKalb County. So, and I want to thank all the first time viewers, recurring viewers, and new viewers, unique viewers. And, you know, just want to say this right here. If you feel it in your heart and in the depths of your soul, and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that like or that subscription bell. Won't you please? Pretty please, and all that good stuff. Anyway, last time I checked, it was like 50 degrees up here in Burlington, North Carolina. Earlier than that, it was cold as a slobber knocker out there. Yeah, it was pretty cold this morning. Yeah, but nothing's gonna stop. Nothing should stop us because today is gonna be a good day. Tell you the truth, every day is a good day. It should be, but some people don't even want to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm gonna rise. I'm gonna rise and keep rising to the top. Well, anyway, just to let y'all know too, I also too live stream from Zoom with YouTube as well. But right now, when I'm going solo, I'm doing this on my laptop as well. So yes, I'm on the webcam. So just to let y'all know, if y'all want to go, if y'all like to or want to go live with me, yes, I am on Zoom. Get at me. My contact number's on there. So if you want to just text me, message me, email me, or whatnot. Just get at me. And look, I will be glad to have anybody who willing to join as a special guest. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's always a pleasure. So, I do it by myself occasionally, a lot of times, but occasionally, every now and then, I don't mind having a little company. You know why? Yes, I do. And I have a whole lot of that and a whole lot more to tell you. But I try to keep it on the positive, and I don't try to say nothing about nothing and nobody out of spite. Because guess what? We are not perfect, and we in no position to judge whoever for what we do. Guess what? We all got to be held accountable for our actions, and we do answer to a higher power. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and just to let y'all know too, that later on today, I will be going live streaming with Zoom on YouTube. So and I do have a recurring guest. So if y'all want to, like I said, if y'all willing or wanna or would like to join me live on my live stream, hit me up. Like I say, I'll be glad to have you. Like I say, every now and then, I like me some company. But a lot of times too, I like to do it on a solo tip. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing it on a solo tip. But I want to thank my sister from from down in Decatur, Georgia. Not my blood sister, but she like a soul sister because we've been tight for years, and I went to school with her sister, Teresa Baker. She's always been there for support me for a long time, and I really, you know what though, good friendship is so hard to come by. That's what I be trying to tell people. But check this out: with the good friends y'all do have, just be grateful and thankful, and thank the Lord for the friends that you still got right now. Oh yeah, of course, Teresa. We always got each other. Like I said, we tighter than pilot grip without the corroded dentures. We just cool like that. I mean, you know what though? You can't you cannot replace cool. I mean, you cannot overstep cool. If you're cool, you're cool. If you're not, you're not. You know what I'm saying? And like I always say too, I'm at that age now, and Teresa, you better not say it. Where I can really look through you, peek you out, and if I have to, and I don't like to do it, but I will. I don't have no problem calling nobody out, especially if they wrong or they act like they got everything figured out and still don't know they ass from a hole in the ground. And that's on the real for real. But like I said, me and Teresa Baker, we've been friends for years. And like I said, I went to school with her sister, even when she was young and don't remember me. She knew I always been that supportive kind of guy. And thank the Lord for her kids, but especially her daughter Ebony. And I thank God that I'm somebody she looks up to and with positivity because like Ebony even told my mom I visit her at the hospital and I didn't even have to. And my mama told her, she said, well, she told her that was in my heart. That's what I do. I'm just a caring person like that. And when your own mama say something good about you about like that, something that tell you something right there. You're doing something right. Am I right? Am I wrong, brothers and sisters? Yeah, but like I said, my mom always told me, not just her. My dad told me, God rest his soul now. My uncles, God rest a lot of their souls. My aunts, God rest a lot of their souls. My grandparents, God bless their soul, maternal and paternal. They always told me, don't change for nobody. If you do change for the better and not for the worse. Oh, believe me, if I do decide to change, oh, it will be better. You know what I'm saying? And then when I do change, I'm still gonna be Carlos. And guess what, y'all? Y'all know what I'm gonna have. Yes, I'm gonna have a whole lot of good sugar honey iced tea to tell y'all. But on the real for real, now so far, I have two live guests on my Zoom with streaming with Zoom. My buddy, my friend Lakeisha. I'm gonna say it like I normally say it. Keisha Myers. Keisha Myers. She was one of my first. And then my cousin, Rico Stargel. Now that's my dog right there. But like I told him, now two of our favorite cousins are gone. Charles Lewis Bell and Stephen Bernard Favors. Lord have mercy, I really miss those. I really miss those two cats on the real for real. Though, I mean, they were younger than me, but I always had that close bond with them, and I still love them to this day. I miss them so much, especially my cousin Steve, who recently died like months after my father passed, and that just did some, that just did something to me right there. I mean, I had just lost my dad. Then months later, my cousin passed. Now that was a whammy I couldn't take at the time. But yeah, my dad, he been gone since March 24th, 2021. Yeah, I miss him to the fullest. I don't have nobody to talk a whole lot of jive with now. But guess what? I really believe he's looking down, smiling at me. But like I was telling my cousin Rico, somebody had asked me before I made my move to North Carolina, before I even made my first visit up here. They asked me, did my dad what kind of effect did my father's death have on me? Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna answer that question. It didn't have no kind of bad effect on me, what not. But I will say this: it opened my eyes up a whole lot more than they ever been before in my life. My eyes was open. I started seeing stuff that I didn't recognize at first, and then also too a lot of stuff that I was still pissed about. I had to learn to let it go. Some stuff I had to let go. Some stuff I'm not gonna let go. But hey, all I can do, I realized this. All I can do, whatever it was, it's not in my control. I have to leave it in the hands of the Lord. Yes, I do. So, like I said, what happened happened. They say it is what it is, but guess what? That don't mean that it was right, and that don't mean that they got to answer. That don't mean that don't mean that means they still got to answer to the higher power. They still got to be held accountable. And be honest with you, with me, they still got to watch. They still got to check themselves and watch themselves. Because if they don't, they gonna end up by themselves. And what I mean by that, I don't have to get physical to do a damn thing. I can, you know what? That's why they say the mind is a terrible thing to waste. True that. That's why there's a bunch of that was a whole bunch of ignorant so and so's roaming around on this earth today. I mean, like I was telling my cousin, not only ignorance is at an all-time high, especially with us, with our people, and especially in poverty. And there's another thing when I mention poverty, a lot of them are still pissed off at the fact that they poor. Well, for the ones who still pissed off because they poor, I'm just gonna say this right here. It's nobody's fault but yours for theirs, because if they that pissed off to the point where they poor, where they mad because they poor, well, guess what? They need to do something about it. Either they need to get a job or go to school. But I will say this too. There's a lot of people who are ex-cons. It's hard for them to get certain jobs, a decent place to stay and all that because of their record. Well, I'm just gonna say something about this system. It's hard on us as the people. But when it comes to them devils, they get away and get off scot free. They get away, they do too much and they get away with too much. And that has got to stop. And that's on the real. I'm and then skin and put us behind bars in their concentration camp. Take away our freedom, take away our rights for no reason at all because they think they can get away with shit like that. And then they gonna laugh about all the years that I hate to say this, but that's why in vain. And that's on the real. and you fucked up ways, yeah, I said it. Guess what? I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this to the soul. No offense to the men and women of God, but I'm just gonna get this off my chest. Them so-called quoters and toters and tester liars, basically the jack leg jubilee, the ones that always, the ones that think they so high and mighty because they gave their life to the Lord, and they look down on others because they not on the level they on, and then they try to make them feel guilty because they not on that level. My question is this: what the fuck were you doing before you got up to the level you are when you gave your life to Christ? Yeah, that's my question. You were born in sin just as well. Who are you to judge? You got to be held accountable for your actions and your wrongdoings. And you got to answer to the higher power. And also too, you before you leave this earth, you're gonna have to make it your business to apologize to everybody you don't heard it and wrong. I mean, to be honest with you, you're gonna have to do your part. But it's up to that. It's up to the ones you wrong to hurt. It's up to them whether or not they'll accept your apology and forgive you. And it's their choice whether or not they'll tell you where you can go and what you can kiss. But on the real, for real, a lot of people don't forget a whole lot of stuff. They won't let a whole lot of shit go. And no matter how many years it's been, they still out for blood, regardless. But like they say it's not the way to be. Well, I'm just gonna say this. Them so-called devils don't forgive, so why should we? Yeah. But I'm just gonna say this. They say we supposed to forgive them for ourselves. Well, you know what though? Not trying to be a smart ass, but it's easier said than done in some situations. Because a lot of people will and do not forgive. I mean, and they sure as hell ain't gonna forget. And people like them, they out for blood. I mean, it's something that really traumatized them to the, I mean, and seriously rub them the wrong way for them to be like that. I mean, everybody has their reasons for how they are. But like I say too, at the same time, that don't mean that it's always right. Am I right? Am I wrong, brothers and sisters? Yeah, but guess what though? Like my granddaddy used to tell me that, yeah, I'm talking about Deacon Woodrow Starch. Don't let nobody, don't let nobody take away your character, and don't let nobody take away for what you really are. I mean, if you good spirit, don't let nobody rain on your parade, ruin your spirit, and don't let nobody make you feel like you're not worth a damn because we are somebody. I mean, I'm just gonna say this before I close out. Those sisters, a lot of people be putting down, talking about, disrespecting them or whatever. They somebody's sisters. And then the brothers, you do the same thing too. They somebody's brother. Not only they somebody's sisters or brothers, but they somebody's mom, dad, granddad, grandparents, uncles, aunts, nieces. I sure will, Therese. Nieces, cousins, whoever, whatever. But at the same time, you got to look at that perspective too as well because you going I'm just gonna say this. That's why they say you got to be careful who you mess with, who you hurt, who you mistreat. Because now don't worry about what's going through their mind. You need to be more concerned about whether or not they got some crazy relatives in their family because them relatives or something. That one thing I can say about some relatives. They can be off the chain and out for, and them the ones who really are out for blood. Like some family members, I like, you know what though? Every family member at least got one hell raiser in their family. That I do know. I got more than a couple of hell raisers in my family myself. On my dad, on the paternal, on the Stargell side of the family. On my mama's side of the family, oh, we got to share hell raisers too. But you don't hear from them. You don't hear about them too much. But my on the Stargell side, let me tell you something. Like me and my cousin was saying, our family was nobody and nothing to be messed with or played with. Our name, you hear the Stargell name in Meriwether County. It's a lot of history with our family. We even had our own town. Yes, we did. Stargell Town. Nothing and nobody but Stargells. But guess what? It wasn't my choice, but I am honored and proud to be a Stargell. I mean, I'm the son. Look, I'm the son of a bad mother. Shut my mouth. Yeah, I'm the son of a bad mother. So guess what? I was born and raised not on Peachtree Street. Had the problems of the man at the age of 3. My daddy was bad, so I was told. But that Stargell's name I'm gonna uphold. I loved at the top. Never live by the gun. But if you haven't met the father, guess what? You met his son. Yes. But look here, y'all. My time is up. But I want to thank the ones who took the time to check out and watch the den. And I want to thank the first time viewers, first time recurring viewers, new viewers, unique viewers. And again, if you feel it in your heart and in the depths of your soul and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that like or that subscription bell. If y'all on Zoom or whatever, yes, I'm on there. My name. Yes, I'm on Zoom. You know what, Teresa? You ain't like I'm gonna tell you something. You gonna get enough of calling me old. I am not old and I don't look old, and you ain't too far behind me. That's why you saw your social security number 000 WBC way before Christ. Now top that. But anyway, y'all, and like I said, I will be back during the 4:30 hour, 4:30 to 5 o'clock, with a recurring guest streaming YouTube live with Zoom. So I will be back for sure at 4:30. Now, like I said, anybody that want to join me live, streaming with Zoom, just get at me and let me know. I'll be glad to have you as a special guest. But anyway, y'all, on the real, my time is up. But until 4:30, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And until 4:30, peace. 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year. And thank y'all so much for taking the time to watch and check out the den. Oh, but one more thing, and thanks to Teresa Baker for participating on the live chat, my recurring buddy. Thank you, Sister Ma'am. And I'll catch y'all later on at 4:30. Again, peace, 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year.